Former Jehovah's Witness recalls finding out her parents were brother and sister. More after this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a former Jehovah's Witness who says that her mother and father were brother and sister. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A former Jehovah's Witness has opened up about her experiences finding out that her parents were siblings. In a recent episode of We're All Insane podcast, hosted by Devorah Roloff, Ohio native Vanessa opened up about her unique family background as a former Jehovah's Witness. At age 46, Vanessa shared the revelation that she grew up as one of 7 children born to a brother and sister, a discovery she made at the age of 9. Reflecting on that moment, she recalled, "I was in 3rd grade. I didn't really understand whether that was right or wrong. I didn't know, as most kids wouldn't know." Vanessa detailed her parents' marriage in 1974 with her mother, when her mother was 19 and her father was 28. She highlights the unconventional circumstances surrounding their union, saying, "I guess back then they didn't have to show a lot of ID. They had different last names. They did have different fathers. They swore under oath that they were no closer of kin than second cousins, and they walked out with a marriage license." The couple's affiliation with the Jehovah's Witness Church added complexity to their situation. Vanessa explained the entire congregation knew. "I know people there didn't like it, but if you talk against a decision, you're going to get labeled an apostate, so they kind of had to deal with it." Vanessa's mother went on to have a total of 9 children, with 2 tragically passing. Despite the unconventional circumstances, Vanessa noted none of us had really any serious issues, except for one brother who was born with a properly structured urinary system and a dead kidney. Sharing her perspective on mother's choices, Vanessa remarked, "So my mother was pregnant by her brother a total of 9 times. That's creepy. That's very creepy. 7 live births and 2 miscarriages. And still got to be a Jehovah's Witness in good standing. Imagine that. She wasn't that motherly. I honestly don't know why she wanted so many children." Okay, so clearly in this story, it's nothing but incest, which is totally immoral and pretty much against the law, and I'm going to say at least 3/4 of the United States, if not the entire United States. Now, we got those places where, people just let you do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. It's kind of weird and creepy, but it is what it is. They knew they were brothers and sisters. They had 2 different, their situation was same mom, different dad. So because they had a different daddy, they had different last names. So nobody could say, "Hey, you're brothers and sisters." Like, they didn't really do a whole bunch of detailed research back then, in 1974. They just let it fly. They just said, whatever, we believe you, it's all good. Wasn't a lot of internet, wasn't a lot of whole bunch of, people checking this and checking that. Everything was pretty much basically on paper, and, you had to do what you had to do. The disturbing part is how her being a Jehovah's Witness, the church actually allowed that to take place and go on and didn't shun these people. Now, I don't have a heaven to put somebody in, and I don't have a hell to put you in as well. I can't tell you whether you're right or you're wrong. I can just tell you about what the laws say, how things take place, and whether I feel like it's morally right or it's morally wrong. This has nothing to do with, in my opinion, being a Jehovah's Witness. It just happened that was just part of it. You know what I'm saying? Jehovah's Witness has their own set of rules and regulations of how they run their church. Christian Baptist churches have one way. Muslims do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? You have, other religions that do things a little bit differently, and they have their own separate rules or whatever. This is why I tell everyone not to be affiliated with a particular religion, but to be a spiritual person and affiliate yourself with God himself and allow him to, guide you through life. Now, you do need to go to a particular church, you know what I'm saying, to get the learning, the lessons and everything, so you can learn, especially if you're new and you don't know anything about it. You got to affiliate with yourself with something. If you're sincere about it and you really want to learn and you want to really grow, God will not put you in the wrong place. He will allow you to get to the right particular place, and he'll move you forward. And he won't, he said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And this is true. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. You know what I'm saying? He'll always allow you to learn. But then when you get to a certain point, it's almost to the point where now you need to learn to, discern whether, it's good for you or it's bad for you. And you can see some of the movement, you know what I mean? You could just follow the spirit or whatever, like they always say, and discern whether these people got the right motives or they got the wrong motives. Now, you can't judge it by just sitting there saying that, oh, sister so-and-so or brother so-and-so or this and that and third. Like, people gonna make mistakes. They make mistakes all the time, you know what I'm saying? So just because a particular religion you may not agree with what they say or how they say it or how they do it, make sure you align yourself with God, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing it the right way for what you're supposed to be doing it for, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that religion not gonna put you in heaven. Your relationship with God is gonna put you in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Or, your lack thereof, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I got God on my side. I'm on his side. He on my side. We good. So, I don't have no worries. And he gonna point me in the right direction. He gonna keep moving me, through life the way he need to move me. Hide me when he need to hide me and bring me out in the front when he need to bring me out in the front. You know what I'm saying? And do different things. So it's like, I'm here to help people out. I'm not here to get on YouTube so I can make $1 million. I probably would never make $1 million on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing stories. I'm just doing something that I like to do. Okay, this is a hobby for me. You know what I mean? So whatever comes of this, I get 100,000 subscribers and not make a single dollar. Okay, fine. I don't know how it works. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. I feel like YouTube would be fair enough to, do what they need to do. Now, you get to that level, I'm guessing that you're going to get some sort of, income coming through. But, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But this story right here, I just mainly wanted to bring this story out because I just want to let you know, just kind of be careful what you're doing out there because, you have family members that some people weird like that. They like that kind of stuff. Oh, my little sister look cute. Stepsister, it's totally different. Your mom and your dad got remarried. Now, granted, in my opinion, you shouldn't mess with your stepsister either because y'all, brothers and sisters through marriage. But technically, you're not married. So some people do it all the time. I don't know. I've never had that thought in my ear. I never wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out there chasing tail and all that kind of stuff. So I like one woman, and she knows who I like. You know what I'm saying? She knows who she is. There's too many women out here for men to want to have to chase after their brother or their sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's weird. That's weird to me. It's more women out here than there's men. I feel like, at least. I could be wrong, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm constantly seeing men going to jail, constantly. Women go to jail too. Either they're getting killed or going to jail. There's a lot of crime out here in these streets, so it is what it is. But with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to Ages POV. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Please smash that like button. Let's push this video out to as many people as we possibly can. Because I like to get these stories out so people can see them, you know what I'm saying, and read them, listen to them. I got the transcript online, in the description. That way you can read it as well. I'll put a link in the description to the actual story itself. I'm quite sure you can see other stories that's written by other authors, across the nation or whatever. So, have to go by that story. You can flip and bounce it around, a different story. I try to give you the entire story with all the details in it in one video. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I F it up. Forgive me. But at any rate, come visit me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. I'm all over the internet, y'all. You can't miss me. So, I hope you guys had a great holiday. And I will definitely, if you're off, sorry, I didn't mean to close out too soon. If you just happen to be off and you happen to be new, just go back there and look at a couple of videos. You know what I'm saying? Get familiarize yourself with what we do over here in Ages POV. So, with that being said, I love every single one of y'all. I thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.